Hey everyone, I'm Shalima, your English coach. Welcome to episode 3 Speak from Zero. So, before we begin, I want you to do something. Don't answer me immediately. Just think honestly. How long have you been learning English? 1 month? 1 year? Or maybe 5 years? Now, here is my next question. After all this time, can you speak English confidently without stopping, without translating, and without feeling nervous? If your answer is no, then today you will finally understand what has been stopping you, because the biggest mistake that almost every English learners makes is this. They believe first I'll finish grammar, then I'll start speaking, and that day never comes. Every new grammar rule creates another reason to postpone speaking. But today, we are going to change that. Today, I'm not asking you to ignore grammar, I'm asking you to stop waiting for grammar, because grammar should improve your English. It should never become the reason you don't speak English. And in today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to speak English naturally without constantly thinking about grammar rules. So, if you are ready, let's begin. Now, before we move ahead, I want you to imagine something. Suppose tomorrow is your driving test. So today, instead of driving a car, you spend the whole day reading the traffic rule book. You learn every road sign, every traffic signal, every driving rule, and by the evening, you know everything. But here is my question. Can you drive a car confidently? No, because reading the rules and driving the cars are two completely different skills. English works exactly the same way. Grammar is like a traffic rules. Speaking is like a driving the car. Knowing the rule is helpful, but the rules alone will never make you confident speaker. You become confident only when you actually start speaking. That's why many students know grammar but still hesitate when someone suddenly says, speak in English. Not because they don't know English, but because they never trained their brain to use English in real conversations. And from today, that's exactly what we are going to change from today. We will use grammar only when it helps us to speak better. We won't wait to finish every grammar chapter before opening our mouth, because fluency doesn't come from collecting rules, it comes from collecting speaking practice. So remember this one sentence: grammar supports speaking, speaking creates fluency, not the other way around. Say it with me, guys. Grammar supports speaking, speaking creates fluency. Excellent. So, from today, this will become your new way of learning English. Now that you have understood why grammar should never stop you, let me show you the biggest habit that actually stops people from speaking English confidently. And trust me, almost every beginner makes this mistake every single day. So, let's fix it. Now, let me tell you the second mistake that almost every learner makes. And honestly, I also made this mistake. Whenever we want to speak, we first create the sentences in Hindi and then we start translating it into English. For instance, you want to say, Mujhe pani chahiye. Your brain starts working like this. Mujhe, what is mujhe? Need, want, should, pani, water, and chahiye, need. Want, need, want. And before you complete the sentence, the conversation has already moved on. And this is exactly why many people know English but they can't speak naturally, because their brain is working as a translator. So instead of a speaker, so here is the solution. Instead of translating, learn English in ready-made speaking chunks. What do I mean by chunks? Very simple. Instead of learning one word, learn a complete expression. For example, don't memorize only the word hungry. Learn I'm hungry. Don't memorize busy. Learn I'm busy right now. Yes, I'm busy right now to shoot this video. Don't memorize understand. Learn I understand. Don't memorize don't know. Learn I don't know. Now notice something, guys. Did you think about grammar? No, you simply copied a complete sentence. And that's exactly how fluent speakers build speed, not by translating every word, but by remembering useful sentences chunks. So let's practice together and repeat after me. I'm hungry. I'm busy right now. I understand. I don't know. Can you help me? I'm on my way. See you tomorrow. Excellent. Did you notice you just spoke 7 natural English sentences without thinking about grammar and without translating from Hindi? That's the secret. The more speaking chunks you collect, the more naturally your English starts flowing. So from today, don't ask yourself, what's the English word? Instead, ask, how do native speakers usually say this? That one habit can completely change the way you learn English. Now, you have learned how to stop translating and start using ready-made speaking chunks. But there is still one problem. Many learners know these sentences, yet they forget them when it's time to speak. So in the next mission, I'll show you how to make English stay in your mind so it comes out naturally without forcing yourself to remember. So let's continue mission 3. Now, let me ask you one question. Why do most people speak English even when they know the answer? Not because they don't know English, but because they are afraid of making mistakes. They think, what if my grammar is wrong? What if people laugh at me? What if I say something incorrect? And because of that fear, they choose silence. But here is the truth. Silence never improves speaking. Speaking improves speaking. So let me give you an example. Imagine a baby learns to walk. Does the baby walk perfectly on the first day? No, he falls or she falls. Again and again, they fall. But nobody says, first learn balance perfectly, then start walking. No, because everyone knows walking improves only by walking. Speaking English exactly the same. Your first sentence may not be perfect. Your pronunciation may not be perfect. Your grammar may not be perfect. And that's completely normal because your goal isn't to speak perfect English today. Your goal is to speak better than yesterday. And that's how fluency grows, one sentence at a time. So from today, change one habit. Don't ask yourself, is my English perfect? Ask yourself, did I speak today? Because every sentence you speak in one step closer to fluency. Now let's do a small challenge. I'm going to ask you 3 simple questions. Okay, only 3. Don't think, don't translate, just answer immediately. Question number 1. What's your favorite food? Comment down. Question number 2. What did you eat today? And question number 3. What are you going to do after this video? Excellent. Did you notice something? The moment you stopped chasing perfection, words started coming naturally. And that's exactly how confidence is built. Not by waiting, but by speaking. Now you have learned how to stop waiting for perfect grammar. And there is one more secret that fluent speakers use every single day. They don't just speak, they train their ears first. And that's what we are going to learn in the next mission. That is mission 4. Now, you know that grammar isn't the first step. You know that translating every sentence slows you down. And you know that making mistakes is completely normal. But there is one secret. The almost every influent speakers uses before they speak better. They listen better. Think about it. Have you ever heard your favorite song so many times? And that one day you started singing it without even looking at the lyrics. You didn't memorize the song, study the grammar, you simply learn. You simply listen again and again, and one day the words came out naturally. English works exactly the same way. If your ears hears natural English every day, your brain slowly starts recognizing sentence patterns. And when that happens, speaking becomes much easier. That's why from today, don't just study English. Listen to English and don't listen silently. Speak with it. This technique is called shadowing. Now let's practice together. I'm going to say a sentence. You repeat it immediately after me. Okay? Are you guys ready? Okay. Let's do. I'm getting ready. Repeat. I'm getting ready. Where are you going? Repeat. Where are you going? I'm going to the market. Repeat. I'm going to the market. Do you need anything? Repeat. Do you need anything? Yes, please buy some milk. Please buy some milk. I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon. See you later. See you later. Are you repeating? Excellent. Did you notice something? You didn't stop to think about grammar. You didn't translate every word. You simply listened and repeated. That's exactly how your brain starts building fluency. And remember this, your ears teach your mouth what to say. The more you listen, the more naturally you will speak. So, from today, spend at least 10 minutes every day listening to simple English and always repeat it aloud. Because listening alone improves understanding, but listening plus speaking improves fluency. Now, you have learned how to train your ears and your mouth together. But there is one final question. How can you practice English every single day even if you are busy? That's exactly what we are going to learn in our final mission. Yes, mission 5. Now, before we end this today's class, I want you to tell you something. Many people think I need 2 or 3 hours every day to improve my English. But that's not true. In fact, most people fail not because they don't have enough time, but because they don't have a simple daily system. So today, I'm going to give you a 10-minute speaking routine, one routine that you can follow every single day. Step 1, listening for 2 minutes. Choose any simple English conversation. Listen carefully. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Just listen. Step number 2, shadow for 3 minutes. Play the same conversation again, and this time pause after every sentence and repeat it exactly like the speaker. Focus on pronunciation, speed, and confidence. Now, step number 3, speak for 3 minutes. Now, close your phone, look around your room, and speak in English. For example, this is my table. My phone is on the table. My laptop is also on the table. I'm sitting on a chair. I'm learning English. Okay, just keep speaking. Now, step 4, review for 2 minutes. Finally, repeat today's sentences one more time. That's it. Only 10 minutes. But if you do this, If you do this every single day, your English after 30 days will completely different from today. And remember, fluency doesn't come from studying once in a while. It comes from practicing every single day. So promise yourself today, no excuses, just 10 minutes every single day. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Today you have learned why grammar shouldn't stop your speaking, why translating slows you down, how speaking chunks makes English easier, why making mistakes is a part of learning, and finally, a simple 10 minutes daily routine that you can start from today. Now it's your turn, guys. It's your homework time. For the next 24 hours, speak at least 10 English sentences about your daily life. And don't worry if you're not perfect, just to speak. And when you complete your practice, come back to this video and comment. Mission complete. I read your comments every day and I'll be really happy to see your progress. And if today's lesson helped you guys, don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who wants to speak English, and subscribe to the channel because this isn't just episode 3. In episode 4, we will learn something that changes the way beginners speaks forever. So you will discover how to answer questions in English without freezing or translating. And trust me, you don't want to miss it, right? Until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, and by the way, please subscribe to the channel as well. And remember, guys, fluency doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from speaking every single day. And I'll see you in the next episode. So this is Shalima signing off. Take care and speak English with confidence. All the best.